What's good, y'all? Another JJK chapter came out, so you know I got y'all. We finna go over this junk and we finna get started because there's kind of a lot of exposition in this chapter. So stick with me. But first, please like and subscribe. Support me, man. Get me to 100 subscribers, alright? Get me to 1,000. Get me to whatever y'all can get me to, actually. I'll take whatever y'all get me. We start the chapter off with some narration. Gojo constructed a unique reverse curse technique circuit while in an awakened state resulting from 2 black flashes, right? Stick with me. He distributed the function and its burden to a part of his brain in a different way than usual, thereby recovering lost reverse curse technique output. Interesting. That's gonna be important for later. Listen up. In the same way, Sukuna regenerated his arms to thrash sorcerers of Jujutsu High. At least that's what he intended. Listen to this. Itadori drove 7 black flashes into the boundary between Megumi and Sukuna's souls, causing Sukuna to miss his chance to recover reverse curse technique. So Sukuna was going to do the same thing Gojo did and pretty much try to find energy using different parts of his brain. It's kind of confusing, but if you really locked in, if you really listening, bro, it makes sense. To dumb it down, Sukuna wanted to grow his arms, wanted to get some more of his power back, but he was getting pieced up by Itadori and he couldn't take the pressure, so he couldn't do it. Next, we got Sukuna using his domain expansion. Domain expansion Malevolent Shrine. The king's domain returned to its master and a shower of black sparks. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking too good for anybody anymore. It's like we get the dub and then Sukuna turn around and do something crazy. Itadori dunked on Sukuna like Venom dunking on Spider-Man, grabbed his head and everything, but then we turn around and go back down the court and Sukuna does the same thing, except he does it from half court. A change of palm signs, a curse technique with a part of the brain unaffected by unlimited void, and the operation of a barrier technique. Having survived the black flashes, Sukuna generates Malevolent Shrine without a decrease in the effective area or output through imprecise elements and an impromptu binding vow. So it sounds like Sukuna changed his palm signs he uses when he uses his domain, and he used a part of the brain that was unaffected by unlimited void, and he was able to use his domain without decreasing the effective area. Then we get a flashback. Hikari says this will require reverse curse technique or domain countermeasures. He then tells Maki he's not talking about her. Yuji and I can manage reverse curse technique. Choso then says he's always wondered something. When using reverse curse technique to regenerate flesh, how do you compensate for lost blood? Hikari says, I do it automatically, so I don't really know. Yuji says, I do it on instinct, and Shoko says, you convert cursed energy into blood. Many sorcerers can use reverse curse technique on themselves but can't heal others. One reason is the different application. Another is because the receiver rejects it. They may be rejecting the healer's cursed energy, or the cursed energy may fail to respond to conversion. That's why my treatment is more effective on some people than others. We then cut to Choso and Yuji. Choso saying, I suspected as much. My body can convert cursed energy into blood. Integrating my little brother should also allow Yuji to do this along with some kind of curse technique. And that's not all. I think we can cover the technical parts with our constitution so we don't experience the same massive cursed energy consumption, which is a problem in reverse curse technique. That's why I want to include someone who can use reverse curse technique in replacement training. Yuji's confused. Listen to this. My curse technique is spatial transference of targets. If you're with me, I can jump us to places and people that I've marked. Think of my target as a soul and body, or like a box with something inside. The box is like someone else's birthday present. You can't take out what's inside just because you feel like it, but you can if you have that person's permission. That's how I move and switch the souls of the people I've marked. Wiwi then says I can switch boxes without opening them, and unless you open them, no one knows they've changed. Itadori, you're developing rapidly as a sorcerer. Itadori then guesses, is it because he has talent? No, it's because of Sukuna. When people engage in sports, they repeat the same motions until their body remembers. Sukuna possessed your body and used jujutsu. Your body remembers super special grade curse techniques, so you pick them up and develop incredibly fast. This explains how Itadori has been learning these techniques kinda fast, like blood manipulation, and I would say just how he's hitting black flashes as good as he is now. That might not be the full reason, but based on this, because of Sukuna being inside of his body and using jujutsu, I guess it's kind of imprinting techniques and skills onto his body, which we kind of already knew, but this is just more confirmation. We're going to do the same thing through replacement training. First with me, I'm going to teach you the basics of my cursed energy manipulation and barrier techniques, my simple domain. For 1 month, there's a limit of 2 times per person, so give the combination serious thoughts. New shadow style, simple domain. This might be the coolest thing we've seen in a minute in JJK. I'm not gonna lie to you. Being able to swap bodies and imprint abilities on each other and share abilities is goated. That is a wonderful ability to have, an amazing thing to be able to do. Next, we get a panel of Itadori inside of Sukuna's domain, and he says it looks like an incomplete domain. There's some kind of hole. I gotta withstand this. So he's trying to use the simple domain to withstand Sukuna's domain, and then Sukuna says this: Itadori is right. Even with his back against the wall, Sukuna isn't lowering the difficulty of his barrier technique. As in Shibuya, he isn't using a barrier to divide his effective range and the outside world. Covering the domain with a barrier external shell provides an escape route. The binding valve disappears, the effective range shrinks, the domain specifications change, and the guaranteed hit activates within the manifested landscape of mental imagery. And look closely at Sukuna's hands. That's not his normal hand signs when he uses Malevolent Shrine. So yes, this is confirmation his domain is incomplete. So the damage that Itadori was able to do on Sukuna did not just stop his arms from regenerating. It also stopped him from being able to fully use his domain as he normally would, which is goated. This is good. We don't need Sukuna to get his full strength back. We're cooked if that happens. We just need to hold him off long enough for Gojo to come back. Bro, Gojo's coming back. Don't say nothing in the comments negative about Gojo. He's coming back. I might be delusional. That don't mean I can't have hope. Since Sukuna can't use his domain expansion normally, it makes it impossible to notice Maki, who has no cursed energy. And Sukuna is currently incapable of maintaining this high level domain. 99 seconds. 99 seconds is what he has to use his domain. After 99 seconds, Malevolent Shrine will crumble. Hang in there. Everybody gotta hang in there. Everyone gotta hold on. Next panel though is clipped. It's not looking too good, bro. We see Itadori get slashed a bunch, and I mean a bunch, everywhere, and his left foot gets cut off. Then we see Itadori kind of land, and it looks like he has his foot back on, so I guess he saved it, but it did get cut off. But as we've seen, Itadori wasn't fully able to withstand it the entire 99 seconds, at least without taking significant damage, because look at my boy, he is banged up badly. But it's good. Itadori says we hung in there until the end. Until he didn't. Divine Flame open. GG's. Gojo, if you don't come back next chapter, Itadori is cooked. We need you to come back, Gojo. Please. Bring Toji back from the dead. Something. Let Maki and Toji double team, bro. Itadori, everybody, triple team, bro. Do something. Itadori is cooked. If the first thing we see in the next chapter is Sukuna saying, stand proud, you're strong, we're cooked. Everyone's cooked. And I don't want it to end like this. And I'm tired of Sukuna just getting these random powers. And bro, can we stop? Someone gonna tell me it's not random. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Yes, my anti-Itadori sealing ability I haven't used since the Heian era. I can't believe I forgot about this. Like, come on now, bro. This chapter was a lot, though. A lot of exposition, a lot to read, a lot you have to understand in this chapter. I hope I helped a little bit with that. That's all I got for y'all, though. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know if y'all think Itadori is cooked or if I'm just chatting. I'm out.